We in the news all too often have to report on the lives cut short by gun violence. When someone is shot and killed, it's news. But what do we know about the people who survive gunshots?
Their stories are often forgotten as soon as the headlines fade. The truth is, their trauma never goes away, and their voices deserve to be heard. As part of our Listening to You commitment, our team spent months embedded in the lives of shooting survivors across the city. In their own words, they are honest and raw, sharing their pain, their fight to live, and their hope. Here's Miracle Shots.
Over the past decade in Chicago, nearly 30,000 people were shot and survived, each one an example of recovery and hope. From the destruction of the body and the struggle to endure to the joy of a life reclaimed. They are the Miracle Shots, and this is my story. I was doing everything right in my life. It was just so vivid and so unprovoked. After surviving something so traumatic, I'm still fighting. My name is Kalisha Pettus, and I'm a disabled gun violence survivor. I actually moved to Chicago a year before this incident happened. My best friend was like a sister to me. She convinced me to move up here, and I did. I wanted to grow in the hospitality industry, and restaurant and food was my passion. Every day I would wake up, I would go to the gym. I've always kind of been into fitness. It made me feel like I can tackle whatever the day brought and do it with my head held high still. I think it was the weight and like lifting and throwing it around at a fast speed as well. And that's how life is. Like the weights are heavy, it comes at you fast. I've always kind of had like an older soul and kind of been very independent as well. I think that was preparation to prepare me what happened to me, honestly.
I'm 3 days and I'm also still waiting on more information to come in.
I was shot April 29th, 2024. I remember that morning, my friend called me. I was pumped up after my workout, getting to her house. That day, she had to come and let me in. And I seen her brother sitting in the living room in a chair, and I said, hello.
Caller says her brother shot her at the front.
He was like, why the F are you talking to me? Shut the F up talking to me. And I was just like stunned. Like, I didn't know what he was going through, if he were high on drugs, if he was having a mental breakdown. I wasn't thinking, nor did I know he had a gun right there on the table. I didn't even have time to try to get up, move, duck. I just seen the door come open and bullets were flying at me. And I was holding my stomach, slouching over within 4 or 5 minutes of me being in this house. He was sitting on the porch with the gun next to him.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Good.
I felt like he was at target practice.
Jam.
He shot me in my stomach and left flank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why would you just shoot me? Like, I didn't say anything. I didn't agitate him or anything. Oh my God, I can't believe this is how it's ending. Like, I just fell over and I just seen myself slowly fade away, and I just closed my eyes and lost consciousness. And I just knew, wow, this is it for you, Kalisha. When I woke up, I was just surprised I made it. My left kidney was totally destroyed. I had 2 holes in my small intestine. I was hooked up to dialysis. I had tubes in my throat. They were going through freezers of blood constantly through the night, changing it out nonstop just to keep me alive throughout the night. I had over 15 surgeries. This is from me losing blood flow to both of my legs, which they were able to save my right leg, but the procedure did not work for the left leg. They woke me up to explain to my mom and explain to me why they needed to amputate my leg to ensure my safety and my life. It was a decision made that they had to go above the knee. When I woke up, it was so swollen and so short. I felt like my whole leg was gone because I knew that more of my body was being taken, and I wouldn't be able to do the Olympic movements and CrossFit again without my actual knee. The hardest part about using a prosthetic is the balance and the step. And it becomes stiff where the knee doesn't bend, so that causes a lot more stress on your body. It's been really hard. It's not easy. It's a lot of pain.
How are you there?
I'm good,
Great to
Mom.
see you. Come on, get up, say hello. All right, let's get you back into the clinic room and let's see what we can do.
It breaks. You have to go to constant maintenance for it as well.
Is that okay?
I've done physical therapy as well as occupational therapy.
Yeah. You're desperate to still work out, aren't you?
Yeah, I have to. It's like mental reasons.
I totally get it.
Sometimes I'll be out in public and like I've fallen.
Good. That's a lot of control. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That
So-
is not supposed to happen.
That kind of hurts my feelings a little bit, but I try not to think about it because
Okay, let me go.
as bad as I want my leg to grow back, I know it won't. I am not allowed to go back to work because I'm on a no return work order from doctors. Not being able to work has been really hard, and for me to have to kind of depend on donations or the government has been really hard. When this first happened, I didn't have an income to continue to pay my rent.
What did Social Security tell you?
That I was not disabled under their rules and that my condition would not last more than a year or result in death. A lot of us are really overlooked, and they say they help with these victim programs that they have, but that's just simply not true. I've been submitting paperwork, filling out applications. I've been down to these places physically, like, look at me, I need help. So I'm here at the mayor's office of people with disability, and I'm on my crutches because I just don't have a lot of strength. I am currently at the Phoenix Foundation that I applied to back in February. I still need help severely, so I'm going to continue to work on that, trying to find resources and trying to find places that can help me until I get some stable income flowing for myself. I try to adapt. I try to incorporate things that I learned in physical therapy, but I'm not all the way back, but I do try to stay moving and do something daily. Honestly, this is like my mental release, like in my therapy. I worked my way back up to 50% of what I was deadlifting in less than a year, so I'm really proud of myself. That's really how my mind and my spirit has become so strong. Making sure I try to stay as healthy as possible to prevent from losing both legs. If you took my leg and you need to sit in prison and do your full time and think about what you've done. I want people to see me and other survivors as still the same person, still strong, still able to recover without having to shrink themselves. And I'm happy that my spirit wasn't tainted by this incident. If someone that's been through all of this, been shot, lost a leg, has a prosthetic, still has the will and drive, people in my community can do it too. It's nothing but a miracle that I survived.